And then when we talk about risk in your course, you hit on something there about the silver lining of risk. Let's talk about that, how risk is not always negative, that there's always such a negative connotation to risk. So what do you mean by that? Elaborate on that a bit.
So let's just take, all right, it was a risk that became a reality. None of us knew, and I am going to drive back to the pandemic because it changed our entire world.
Right.
I don't know that we all consciously knew the exact risk. I mean, I think we were all watching the news at the same time that things happened and they changed and then they transformed, and we had to react to it in a lot of ways. But that happened. That created remote worlds for a lot of people, which changed their lives. It did create different opportunities that probably wouldn't have existed before. Even
Right.
these videos and all of this. I mean, and I can tell you a little bit about my story as a PMI chapter leader. We had always done in person. It was always in person. That's always what we did. It was in person. And so we went into it, and it took us 3 months to figure out what platform we were using. But after the 3 months, we settled on Zoom, and the project for that became keep people connected. People are so scattered, they're so dispersed, they're struggling, they want the education and they want companionship for the loneliness too. And so my goal was, we're going to find speakers. We're going to have speakers every month. We're going to create this content, keep them engaged, and keep them motivated, because we all know that this is a weird new thing that we're adapting to. But that risk that became a reality taught so many of us skills that we would have never otherwise acquired.
Sure.
You were doing it before. You were doing the video for a long time, but so many of us, maybe even some in this program, we hadn't done it before, and here we are.
Yeah,